Virginia's Department of Health suspends an abortion clinic's medical license after finding more than 24 violations. Catherine Zeltner discovers it's not an isolated case.
Inspectors found 26 deficiencies during a 2-day visit to the Virginia Health Group abortion clinic. The state's Department of Health suspended the clinic's medical license this week.
When inspectors made an unannounced visit to this abortion clinic, they found no proof staff had been trained on certain procedures. There were dirty instruments, and in one case, a woman had to be rushed to the emergency room for prolonged bleeding.
The report includes notes from the visit. Present on the gown was blood stains. Staff, too, held up the gown, proceeded to hang it on the back of the door for future use, stating, "Oh, it's not that bad," referring to the amount of blood on the gown.
Abortion advocates often equate access to abortion with women's health, and it's just not true.
March for Life President Jeanne Mancini isn't surprised. She says the abortion clinic's owner, Stephen Brigham, is no stranger to these violations.
In at least 5 states that I'm aware of, he's actually had his license suspended. So, I mean, essentially this guy is going from place to place and operating in deplorable conditions, and then his clinic is being suspended, and then he goes to another place.
The New Yorker featured Brigham in a 2014 piece titled "A Botched Operation." He defends the suspensions, saying, "I'm a graduate of an Ivy League medical school. It's unfortunate that the politics of abortion have caused me to end up in this situation." Pro-life leaders compare Brigham to abortionist Kermit Gosnell, who was convicted of murdering 3 babies in a clinic the media called the House of Horrors.
This is very similar to the Gosnell story. This is extremely similar. You know, people say Gosnell is an outlier. You know, it's very, very unusual. No, not at all.
Ann McElhenney is a journalist now producing a film on Gosnell and says the Virginia case is an all too familiar story.
It's exactly the same. The complaints, there's huge numbers of complaints, and still nothing happened. So this is a national problem. This isn't a local problem.
Catherine Zeltner, EWTN News Nightly.
Thank you, Catherine.